What's happening, family? Dr. Joe here. Hope each of you are well and blessed. So, a lot of times when I hear people, maybe many of you have said this before, you've been told this, or many of you believe this, and that is someone will come in the room or you'll get information that your condition is hereditary. Mostly, I'm speaking of hypertension, diabetes, and obesity. People will grab a hold of that, and psychologically what it does is it allows you to cope with a condition and create an agreement with a condition that you don't necessarily have to. What do I mean by that? When I say agreement, an agreement is something that you're agreeing to the terms of it. You're basically saying this is what it is. It's like if I have a contract to purchase a certain house at a certain amount of money, at a certain down payment, certain monthly payments, and it says that I have to do this for the next X amount of years. I'm agreeing to those terms. And if I deviate from those terms, then I'm in breach of that particular agreement or that contract. And likewise, we establish contracts within our lives intentionally and unintentionally. A lot of times when people say, well, my hypertension is because of genetics. My diabetes is because of genetics. My obesity is because of genetics. That is a lie. It's a farce. It's not true. And the problem is there are many of you all who are watching this, you've made that agreement. And what happens is when you make that agreement, meaning that you feel, okay, my diabetes is genetic. My hypertension is genetic. My obesity is genetic. When you do that, basically, you're confining yourself to that contract, and subconsciously, you're training yourself to believe that you cannot address or adjust it. So you begin to live with it. You make that agreement that it's nothing I can do about this, and that's a lie. Diabetes is not genetic. 99% of diabetes is not genetic. You may have the outlier. 99% of hypertension is not genetic. 99% of obesity is not genetic. What is genetic are your poor habits. It's seeing it generation after generation. See, the statistics are skewed because what will happen is you'll have a mother, you'll have a father, and you'll have a one person, then you'll have that person's parents and that person's grandparents, and all of them have diabetes. So statistics will show that if your mom had it, if you have it, if your grandmother had it, then it's genetic. That's a lie. What's causing it are habits that have been consistent through the generations. You eat like crap. Your mom and father ate like crap. Your grandparents ate like crap. Yes, it's going to be a mathematical and scientific correlation between those generations that could potentially argue with people. And what happens is if a doctor is telling you it's genetic, then it makes the suggestion of medical treatment that much easier for you to swallow. Take this pill, it's genetic. Take this shot, it's genetic. So it removes you off of the hook, tells you that your gut and buttism is genetic. You didn't do anything to cause this. All the crap you put in your basket when you go to the supermarket, you didn't cause it. It has nothing to do with it. Sitting on the couch, doing nothing, never working out, never going to the gym, that has nothing to do with it. Eating all types of weaponized foods and market foods and foods that are highly processed and packed with sugar and calories, that has nothing to do with it. It's genetic. It's okay. Just take this pill. Take this shot, take this cocktail. That's okay. We'll treat your diabetes. We'll treat your hypertension. We'll get you on some Waverly or a shot to help you lose weight, to delay gastric emptying to where you'll be stuffed and nauseous and you don't want to eat anything. That's fine. You'll lose some weight. See, all it is a very clever plan to hide the true impetus. And what's the impetus? What's the impetus? What is the true motivation to get you on a pill or a shot. So you can change absolutely nothing. So you can continue to live in this lie that is genetic. It's not. Okay? Right now, Dr. Joe is sitting up here telling you your diabetes is not genetic. You've been lazy. You eat like crap. You eat through the night. You eat foods that aren't even real. You have no clue how to assemble a plate. You don't know what nutrition is. You're lazy. You don't go to the gym. You hate drinking water. Every time you eat one meal, you're thinking about the next one. And you aren't real with yourself to say, you know what? He's right. I can do something about this. Now, when you come through the 4-day turn, people who come through the Journey 3.0 Plus process, I'm going to tell you on day one that it's nobody's problem, it's nobody's fault but yours, period. So for those of you who want to be hypnotized and fall for the okie doke and create this agreement that it's genetic, be my guest. But understand, it's all a ploy. Because if you believe the fact that it's genetic, then within yourself, you feel that it's nothing that I've done to cause this, which is a lie. And likewise, you assume it's nothing I can do about this, which is a lie. You know, the Bible talks about that the iniquities of the fathers shall be upon the children's children unto the third and fourth generation. And that's the premise of the theory of generational curses. And there are a lot of generational curses that are manifesting in the lives of people that can stop with you. And the way you stop this particular generational curse is to not make the agreement that it is genetic. Because if I make that agreement, then I take the responsibility off of my own shoulders, when at the end of the day, I'm creating my own destiny right now. I'm making my own choices, and you can too. I'm choosing to not eat certain things, to eat certain things. I'm choosing not to sit on my behind and do nothing. I'm choosing to become active. The 3,028 of you who are coming through the 4-day turn up, top of 2023, you've made your first step. I'm going to show you how to do it. But the first step is not what diet am I on, because if you pick a diet without taking the first step of realizing that I don't have to make an agreement that this is genetic, that I am in control of myself. If you don't make that agreement first, it doesn't matter what the diet is, because it means that you're going to enter the mindset of a diet, which is temporary. You have to enter the mindset of a lifestyle change, which becomes permanent. Till next time, be blessed. Peace.